Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be taking a look at the trailer for Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. Very much looking forward to this. The Mission Impossible franchise is one of my favourite action franchises out there, starting like bloody 25 years ago at this point, maybe more than 25 years. I know it was like early 2000s or maybe late 90s. Starting off as more of a espionage thriller and then slowly over time building up more and more. The last film was really good. I know it didn't make the hit at the box office like people anticipated. It didn't hit that magical $1 billion mark that everyone keeps banging on about, but it certainly did good enough, and I'm here for it. So let's take a look at this. I don't know where it is with companies lately. I looked at Tron trailer earlier in the week, and that was uploaded on Disney's official channel in 1080. This on Paramount's at 1080. Do they not want to give us 4K anymore? Like big action films, you want to watch them in 4K. But, oh well, let's go.
This can't all be true.
You know he's doing that.
Every word. CIA Black Vault.
From the beginning.
Am I reading this correctly? The Kremlin bombing?
In fairness, the bomb was actually meant to kill him.
He gassed a security briefing.
Oh, so it's like all of his things are coming back to him?
That was just 2 months ago.
This explains the handcuffs. It's still not clear why he's here.
If we want to bring the world back from the brink, we have to deal with him.
Should he choose to accept?
Smart people on every side are close to panicking.
What exactly is?
Oh, it's the guy from Severance. Dr. Doom. Oh,
Your team has been betrayed, Ethan. All your secrets compromised.
Everything you are, everything you've done.
I wonder if we'll get these little shots from the past in the film as well.
You gave
Bit Maverick.
an aircraft carrier? Our lives are the sum of our choices. This was your calling, your destiny. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
Bin. That's not a good shot for the old hair, is it?
I need you to trust me
One more time.
one last time.
Ah, one last time. Okay. The thing with Ethan is when he says, "You've got to, can you trust me?" You know you can. When someone like Jack Bauer says it, you know you're dead. I dig it. I dig it. There's some. This kind of makes me want to just jump out of a window and just run for like 10 miles. There's just something about these films that just amp and pump you up. It's a good job I'm watching this before I go to the gym. We'll go through the trailer a bit more because I didn't see Simon Pegg, and I'm almost certain he didn't die in the last one. So I don't know where his character is, but I'm trying to figure out if, because I know for a couple of films there was the kind of twist on the agency coming after him, but it wasn't, kind of thing. But is it kind of a butterfly effect from everything he's done? Someone's been like planting seeds, or is it they were going through his ledger, as in if anyone can do this job, it's this guy because of XYZ and all the stuff he's done. So we'll go through it a bit more framey. Obviously starting here. We know he did this. We know he's probably securely tied on or whatever, but to do this at, what is he now? Late 50s? 60s? I don't want to say you're too old, Tom, but we know, like, he's been doing this a long time. So we know he did this. This kind of reminds me of one of the stunts from Indiana Jones, where he's on the front of a tank really close to a cliff and it looks like he could, get crushed against it at any time.
This can't all be true.
These probably look like old school planes as well, like something from First World War. But we know he's securely tied in, but he's doing this. There's rotors right there. There were one little bit in this that were like, oof, are we going a little bit too sci-fi?
Every word.
I don't know if it's because of the compression on YouTube,
Every word.
but that they don't look like they're even there. That guy looks like he's been put in afterwards. I don't know if you can tell on my side, but if you watch this trailer, none of them look like they're in the same room. A lot of these look like that. Look like the heads have been replaced afterwards. Unless it's one of those, it turns out they were never there, and these are all like weird projections from here. But this looks really odd. It looks like a matte painting. Yeah, they don't move. There's no movement in any of them. I know you're going to be like, why are you holding on to this scene so much? But it just looks weird.
Every word.
So, the last time we saw him, I'm sure, a train was just hanging off the edge of a cliff and he'd made his way out of it, Uncharted 2 style, and then paraglided away or something like that. So there was no definitive ending. It ended on an essential cliffhanger. So how he gets to where he is, but I kind of like that. Like I said at the beginning, I'm sure that Tom has said this is his last one. So if it is kind of the beats of his previous films all coming back, then that's kind of cool. I hope they don't show us these stunts and he redoes them. You know, like it's kind of like, oh, he can still do it. He's done it again.
CIA Black Vault break-in.
Am I reading this correctly? The Kremlin bombing?
In fairness, the bomb was actually...
The good thing, if this is Tom's last one, it means I can finally get a 4K box set and know it's complete up until a point. I don't own any of these because each box set they'll bring out, there's another one missing because there's another, or you get the first 4 and then the others come, but they're all in different artworks. I'm one of those that if I get a box set, I kind of want all the artwork to match that box set rather than sometimes they're all different.
meant to kill him.
He gassed a security briefing.
That was just 2 months ago.
And I kind of still like that there is elements of the original idea behind Mission Impossible with the tech and, you know, the secretive stuff. It's not all just big, massive stunts. They are some, like, spy stuff in there. It's not over the top like Fast and Furious where they're in space in a tin can old car held together by duct tape and super glue. Like, it still feels like it's grounded in reality, even though it is a bit sort of bombastic at times.
This explains the handcuffs. It's still not clear why he's here.
If we want to bring the world back from the brink,
So wait, another Cold War stance?
we have to deal with him.
Should he choose to accept?
I wonder who that is. Is this Elsa? Elsa? Faust?
Smart people on every side are close to panicking.
Oof, she's looking rough. Unless time has passed, but I don't think she looked this old in last film.
What exactly is...
This, they're in a building. Haley Atwell's there. This looks like a... You going for that? Some of that super soldier serum there, Tom? Is that your secret? It even looks like it's old war, like World War II. This just is this maybe pushing it too far? Like with Marvel, where everything's nanotech and it just looks bullshit. Because it's like, at least the Iron Man suits, you could imagine someone making and putting that on. But when it's just liquid metal, that just... It's just... No, it looks awful. Looks awful. Stop doing that. Is this taking it too far? Or is it... I don't know. I guess the film will show us. I just don't want it to be like too sci-fi weirdness. Gotta show him Ryan. At a full pelt, like 20 mile an hour, sprinting. He's got to do it. I hope someone puts a cut together afterwards of like every sprint, every run is done, and I'm sure it'll be a good 10 minutes of just sprinting through all 8 or 9 films.
Your team has been betrayed, Ethan. All your secrets compromised.
Everything you are, everything you've done,
I don't know if we've got any new cast members
has come.
other than the Severance guy.
You gave him an aircraft?
Did Ilsa die in the last one? I'm trying to remember now. Might have to, I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch it before I see this. Just off the top of my mind, I can't picture out.
Our lives
There you go.
are the sum of our
It's
choices.
still running.
This is your calling.
Was that Simon? Don't think so.
Your destiny. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
That don't look good for the old hair, does it?
I need you to trust me. One last time.
I'm gonna have to double check. Ilsa Faust. Oh, she was fatally stabbed and died on a Venice bridge in the last film. Right, okay. That's why I was wondering why she wasn't in it, because in my mind, I remember her being in the film, but I don't specifically remember her dying. But yes, she did die. She wanted to leave. The franchise was collaborative, and she thought the character's arc had come to an end. Okay, fair enough. That's why she's not in it. I don't remember Simon Pegg dying. Everyone in the comments will be like, he's dead, bro. But yeah, I've not seen the film since it was at the cinemas. I'm probably going to do a bit of a binge before this comes out on probably the last 2 or 3 films. Maybe I probably don't have. I do have time, but I don't know if I'm going to get around to watch all of them. But definitely the last couple, just to get me back up to speed where we're at. But I'm looking forward to this. I've liked all the films. They're up there with. I want to say they're up there with the Bonds, but they're probably better than the Bourne films. It's probably because the Bourne films are, well, technically for me 3 films. I know there's 5 of them, but the latest one and the one with Jeremy Renner they were fine. The core 3 films are brilliant and still hold up well today. The Mission films have all held up really well. I've enjoyed that they've evolved over time and got a bit more bigger and grander in scale with the stunts that Tom does and loves to do. So I'm looking forward to this. I'd love to see this in a 4D cinema. Just see it at normal, in IMAX, big screen. But this is kind of one of those films that I'd love to see in 4D with a wind shaking, the rain coming down, you bouncing around. There's certain films that I do enjoy seeing in that kind of atmosphere, but there's no local ones to me anymore. So that's a shame. But yeah, very much looking forward to this. Let me know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, do all that algorithm stuff. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.